Well, it's being pointed out that Singapore needs to reaffirm the core values of multiracialism and mutual support as it navigates changes in a more volatile and uncertain world. Deputy Prime Minister Lawrence Wong saying these values were important to founding Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew and have helped Singapore succeed. Mr. Wong was speaking at an event on the eve of the centenary of Mr. Lee's birth, where a donation was made to support students. A cheque of about 10.2 million Sing dollars was presented to Education Minister Chan Chun Sing. It's a donation for the Lee Kuan Yew Centennial Fund, which supports scholarships and programs to develop young leaders. The money was raised by 5 business chambers and associations representing various racial groups. Mr. Wong says that as Singapore marks the late Mr. Lee's centenary, the best tribute to him is to uphold the values and principles upon which the country was built. At the same time, he says Singapore must have the courage to change when change is needed.
Within Singapore, we have to deal with our own challenges, including social changes and a rapidly aging population. So we must also know when to re-examine our own assumptions and policies and update them to suit our own circumstances.
Changi Airport almost never materialized. It was a flight over Boston that convinced former Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew to move Singapore's airport from Paya Lebar to Changi. Now, this story is just one of the many featured in an LKY 100 commemorative exhibition at Changi Airport. Starting tomorrow, the exhibition honours Mr. Lee's contributions to Singapore's aviation hub. A reenactment of televisions airing Mr. Lee's first mention of an airport in Changi, a short film featuring rarely seen archival footage of the founding Prime Minister. These are just some of the story exhibits at the Courage to Dream, the making of the Changi Airport story. With many artefacts on display, the exhibition chronicles the growth of Changi Airport and Mr. Lee's work in steering its development. It's part of the celebrations to mark the 100th anniversary of Mr. Lee's birth. The exhibition is free to visit from tomorrow to the end of the month at Jewel Changi Airport.
With Mr. Lee's bold vision in the 1970s to relocate Singapore's airport from Paya Lebar to Changi was a pivotal moment in our aviation history. Through the stories at the exhibition, we hope visitors will be able to deeply appreciate how difficult and courageous the decision was back then and how impactful it is for us in today.